Hey, I'm Naya. Welcome back to the channel. So, for today's video, it's going to be the first in hopefully many more to follow if you guys like them, in what I'm pretty sure I might call this month in Yu-Gi-Oh! Or something along those lines. And it's basically just going to be a quick recap of the previous month, everything that happened and was important, any sets that dropped, the ban list, any specific events, also events like tourneys and stuff. So yeah, it's just going to be a news video, I guess. So let's go ahead and get started. So a couple first things that happened in this month was a lot of news dropped when it came to Master Duels. So that different articles about customization, about shop, about how it's actually going to look, about deck building, and just everything that the game is going to include, just because we never actually got a release date. So we just kept getting a lot of articles and info, and just I guess we all got pretty much very hyped during January. And then on the 19th, Master Duel actually dropped. And it's actually interesting because the ban list was supposed to drop around the 17th, and it actually got a bit postponed, which in my opinion still has something to do with Master Duel, and they wanted to see how a couple things they might implement on our ban list would sort of come into play on Master Duel. So they just mashed everything up and released Master Duel on the 19th, and it proves to be, I would say, quite a success. And I've seen and read about a lot of just positive reviews of people, and a lot of the players were very satisfied with the game itself. You know, it's still probably missing a couple things, and some things could be made a bit better, but in the upcoming months, I'm sure they will work on this, since of course it just came out. So yeah, I think we just need to give it some time. And right now we're actually in the second season of Master Duel, just because the ranked ladder, I guess, or how do I even put it? Like the entire ranked system and the grind to get to the platinum basically stopped on the 1st, or I would say on the 31st of January. And with the 1st of February, there's a new season to climb the ranks once again. Another thing that happened, the first Lost Art promotion of 2022 was announced, and it's Parasite. I think I'm pronouncing this correctly. And it's got an awesome artwork. It reminds me of very old school Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and they were pretty much just, some of them were quite gruesome and scary, and a lot of them, of course, were censored for the TCG and are now coming back as the Lost Art promotions. And I think this artwork is just amazing. It's incredible. It's so weird and so freaky, and I think it's awesome. Then an event came which was very sad for the player base, in a sense, just because it was a remote duel YCS, the YCS Pasadena, on the 15th and 16th of January, and it was supposed to be an IRL event. And we all know that this did not work out, which is very sad. And I'm assuming a lot of people were very much just disappointed, and yeah, it sucks that we can't have real life events just yet. But still, the YCS took place on the 15th and 16th, and Kamal Crooks took first place with the Bird Up deck, and I'll have his deck list somewhere over here, you can check it out. But yeah, he piloted his way to first place. And on the same day as the Remote Duel YCS in North America, so the one that replaced YCS Pasadena, a Latin America Remote Duel YCS also took place, with Carlos Vergara taking first place with this deck. So you can check out his deck list right over here. And with how YCS Pasadena got cancelled, of course, most of us were just thinking that it's going to happen to Utrecht, to the European YCS as well, and it did, and it actually took place remotely on the 22nd and 23rd of January. So both events were actually remote, and like I said before, this just sucks. And the next thing that happened was Las Vegas also got cancelled and made remote. So that's going to be happening in February, and of course, you know, all of us are grateful to be able to play events at all, but still, you know, we all have some opinions on remote duels, and it's sadly just how it is, and we're just gonna have to wait a bit longer. But with the Utrecht YCS, what happened, the first place got taken by Simon He, I hope I'm pronouncing this correctly. He played Sorzo, and he managed to win the entire thing. And just a couple of news when it comes to product releases. On the 26th, or officially on the 28th, Grand Creators dropped. And of course, this is the side set that introduces the Exorcisters, the punk archetype, and also the adventurer stuff. And this is the stuff that we're most of us are excited about, I'm sure. And it's basically just the Brave token engine that, in my opinion, is going to shape up the meta so much and just change pretty much everything. Just because on the 27th, the ban list dropped. Finally, the long-awaited ban list dropped 10 days after when it was, I guess, supposed to. And yeah, it was interesting to say the least. I'll have a couple pictures over here. I'm sure you all know what happened with the ban list. But it was a wild winter ban list, I would say, because usually the January ones are just huge and impactful. And if you take into account the Brave token stuff also dropping, I'm pretty sure that this ban list together with that is going to shape up the format a lot, just because it did hinder some of the decks, but didn't nuke any, in my opinion. They're still going to be played, but just everything is going to shift quite a bit. And to wrap this video up, another thing that was announced was a Duelist product. Basically, Elemental Hero just inspired the different products for Duelist, just like we had the Dark Magician Girl and the Dark Magician binder, sleeves, and all of that. Also Ash, and also Kuribo is going to drop something in the Kuribo theme. And that's how the Elemental Hero stuff also got announced. So we're gonna get some of these products, and I'm sure a lot of players are going to be very excited, such as myself, if I'm being totally honest, just because I'm a huge fan of the GX anime, and I'm looking forward to that stuff, honestly. So yeah, I want to stress out that this is the first video of this type that I made. So if you feel like that I didn't include some things that you maybe would want to hear about, just let me know. It's not that I would forget anything, but I only wanted to point out the things that I feel like mostly impacted this month's Yu-Gi-Oh! Basically. And also just, I really, really, really appreciate your feedback. So if you have any for me, I would love to read it in the comments down below. And I would love to make these videos, just 12 of them a year. Let me know what you think about it, honestly. Just please, like I said, I would love all of your opinion on anything that I do, because I truly want to make this channel perfect for you. So yeah, that's it. If you like the video, make sure to like it, give me a sub, also check out Twitch and my Discord, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.